I guarantee it. Tonight at 9.
Then I found Thigh Master. With Thigh Master, it's easy to squeeze your way to more shapely hips and thighs.
Trying to find a way to have you open your heart. You don't know what song to do.
If you feel like you want to scream, if that's your way of letting out steam, then scream out. Scream out. If you want to say something to say, and talking is the only way, rap on. Rap on.
That's not an ashtray. It's just a bunch of roaches. This is an ashtray.
I mean, well, shit, you gotta put it in there. But you don't want the ash in there. I can understand that. But what about that?
Yes. And I want to go in there too. Look. It's a bunch of fucking roaches, but it's not an ashtray. And I actually smoked about half of them. I was full. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to make a video. It's your nigga Uptown Jackson, UTJ. That was my Snagglepuss voice.
It's your nigga Ice City 5-1 motherfucking O. Tell your hoe.
So we did Is Chess Overrated? And then we did Is T-Top Overrated? And you clicked on the video so you know what we're about to say, or ask, or pose the question rather, is Tsu Surf overrated?
So, why this nigga has not fired up this blunt yet, I don't know. So I'm going to say that before I say this. I said that to say this. It's a lot of commotion going up about Tsu Surf right now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of talk from that nigga's performance against him versus T-Rex.
From him saying fuck bloggers.
And from him versus Shotgun Suge, which I did not see. Or I have no, I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm not about to be like I have no anything. I don't know what happened, that battle. So, we're here to break down, is Tsu Surf overrated? Or should he stop battle rapping? Or is his stock about to go down? Or what does this mean for him from his last two performances? In our opinion.
Which is all we can actually talk about is our opinion. I think that is whatever the outcome of the conversation is going to be, it makes him versus T-Top.
Here the fuck we go again. I like mozzarella sticks and nachos too. It's hot, but I'm hungry like, ooh, ah, ooh. Smack this round ain't done yet, boy. Whew. I'm so heavy, if I have a stroke, I need a paramedics. Too. But why would I come to Detroit to tell fat jokes? When I could clap folks, largest to smallest, or let the little homies handle the scramble. Discovery Channel, 60 hyenas versus a walrus.
A lot closer of a matchup than I originally thought when we made the T-Top video. And B, it's going to be it's going to be really important for both of them as far as their stock goes afterward. Like, if T-Top beats Tsu Surf, this nigga, he is definitely going to be top tier to me. Like, to me, that Tsu Surf is the gatekeeper. I guess when Tay Rock had a debatable against him, in my mind, that made Tay Rock finally be, all right, nigga, you top tier. You had a debatable against Surf. And I say debatable because I think you think Tay Rock won and I think Tsu Surf won. And yeah, Surf can take a loss. Lord knows he took one to Charlie Clips.
Jersey.
I'm always telling people, you can be top tier and take a loss. As a matter of fact, for some top tiers, Like it's humbling, and it actually makes it. Daylight takes losses, and it's okay. Charlie Clips is an example of where you just don't admit that you take a loss, and it just makes you look like a sucker. You know what I'm saying?
But as for okay, so let's just talk about this. Tsu Surf versus T-Rex. We was there. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, not to be in his defense or anything, but like I said, I know the nigga was hella high before he got on there. I don't know what the fuck he had wrote for the nigga. I don't know what he had prepared. He did rap for about 90 seconds to about 2 minutes. Was I like, damn, I fuck with Surf. You know what I'm saying? Like, Surf is one of the niggas I fuck with. Was I upset about I wasn't really, like, being there at the event, I was like, that's cool, this nigga showed up. When he fucked, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, damn, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like,
I think I was more excited, and we were talking about this off camera about when we go to these events. I was really more excited to smoke a blunt with the nigga than to actually see him battle, especially in a one-rounder versus Rex. And I remember two things from that battle. Tsu Surf saying, I'm going to hit you with bullets as long as my finger, and Rex throwing his hat down, which is what won the battle. Like when Rex threw his hat down.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I was
Rex,
like, oh shit, he won.
So Rex didn't really have to do a lot. You know what I'm saying? But out of this, Tsu Surf, you know, this was a clear choke. Like, not to cover nothing up. Like, this is the definition of what choking is.
Jersey.
Like, if the nigga go and he talk about this event, he say he didn't choke or whatever, he just fucking lying. So, nigga, just keep it 100. Say you choked. You fucked up. This was a Tsu Surf choke. Now, what happened between him and Shotgun Suge? I don't know what happened. I heard fucking, they both got through round one, and then, like, in the middle of Surf's second round, somebody threw a bottle where it was some type of interruption, and as a real nigga, he didn't feel like, you know what I'm saying, he wanted to continue the shit. But I don't know what happened prior to that. I don't know how the preparation was sounding, what his bar sounded like, if the nigga was trying to get his shit together or what. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I am kind of mad about that also, being a Surf fan, going, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, you versus Shotgun Suge. I kind of didn't want to see the shit, but since the battle did go on, it didn't happen all 3 rounds. You know, I didn't get the full Shotgun Suge versus Tsu Surf experience, and I'm probably not going to get it.
Oh, no, it's not going to happen.
So, just that alone, you know what I'm saying? So, those 2 battles right there. Let's talk about Surf with those 2 battles. Surf, me seeing Surf for the first time ever and seeing him choke against T-Rex in a 1-round battle. Is that gonna make me not want to watch Tsu Surf anymore? No, that's not gonna be it.
But is he the same rapper that claims or that boasts about having the most
you know
million
what I'm saying?
views? Like,
now,
is you still that same nigga that's like, oh, I got the most million views?
Do I look at you the same? I don't know. I don't even look at you the same. You know what I'm saying? It's like you start to. Like, it starts to go down a little bit. I'm still excited to see you, but everybody don't have a good game. Like, Tsu Surf put a lot of shit in basketball. He liked to say it's like the NBA, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, nigga, Steph Curry ain't gonna hit a 3 every night. He ain't gonna have every night where it's phenomenal.
No, I can't see. You don't think Steph Curry's gonna hit a 3 every game?
No, because he just had a game where he didn't do it and he just stopped his record. You know what I'm saying? So, am I about to say, nah, he ain't the greatest shooter? He gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Like, so shit happens sometimes. Does it happen back to back? Yeah, it does. Does it make you start looking at a nigga a little different, being like, man, is this nigga really starting to fall off and do it? It does. That happens. Now, him versus Shotgun Suge. Am I gonna be like, nah, I don't want to see the next Surf battle because of this? No, I'm not going to say that. I'm just gonna be like, damn, I missed out on the fucking grudge match. That's like saying that shit would have happened with T-Rex and K-Shine. I wouldn't have looked at them niggas no different if some shit would have happened and they would have stopped their battle. Now, him versus T-Top.
Don't fuck it up.
This right here is going to be, for me, if T-Top can beat Tsu Surf, I will accept him as being a top tier. If he can, like, if I can see, but like, this is my thing. I've not seen 3 rounds of like I said, of T-Top that I'm gonna say he gonna win. But back to that. But like with Tsu Surf, people's like we did the T-Top thing and people commented like, I feel the same way about Tsu Surf. I can't remember who your name is or whatever exactly, but you was like, I feel the same way about Tsu Surf.
And a lot of people feel that way about Tsu Surf.
I was gonna say that in the comment, but I'm gonna go with, is he overrated? Like in which way? Like you can look at Surf's resume. Who the niggas battled? He battled Big T.
You ain't hawking niggas down, hopping out to let that heater spray. Bagel thighs. And from the looks of things, your first piece of pussy was DNA. If that was me, that would have caught you in that car, down in all black, quarter-size holes in the door, shattered glass flats, potato to 4-4 for the sound and let it clap. Them mad rounds left ketchup and hash browns on his lap.
Classic battle. You know what I'm saying? That's a you can watch that battle right now if you want to. Big T versus Tsu Surf, and you wouldn't have no problem with it. Them bars, them is like it's like Jay-Z rapping. It's timeless. Like them is some timeless bars. The punchlines was cool.
Everything about that battle just worked.
Yeah. It
was the JC and Chilla before there was a JC and Chilla.
You know what I'm saying? Then we got him versus Conceited.
As I tell a homie like, shh, shh. Think it's a game till you are in the middle of that shh, shh. See, I'm way too advanced for these niggas and it hurt. Like that last bar, for instance. You are in the middle of that shh, shh. That's church. Oh.
Classic. Once again, debatable.
Yeah, but like the key word is it's a classic. Like this is another battle to where I say multiple times, if it's somebody you gonna show battle rap and you be like, what's a good battle to show somebody? And I'll be like, show them Tsu Surf versus Conceited. That's a good, because they get to see both aspects of battle rap where it's like, okay, you get to see a nigga just spitting straight punchlines, then you got like a nigga from the street spitting a little intricate scheme on orthodox type of shit to where you gonna fuck with them both, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people might lean more to Conceited just because he rap longer and he had hella punchlines. We got Tsu Surf versus Holla the Dime.
A thirsty nigga in the club. I'm trying to hit everything standard. It got a kickback when it shoot, so when it aim, you gotta slant it. Want your life? Crawl for it. Trying to see the gangster access granted. On the block with something DeAndre size. One word to explain that night, Brandon.
Who arguably, I'm just going to go on record as saying this now. He's probably the greatest battle rapper of all time, not named Cassidy.
Who, Holla the Dime?
Yeah.
Yeah, Holla, you know, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't really like Holla the Dime too much, but the more, I ain't really watched too many of his battles, but when he came back and the more that I seen him, he showed up every time.
You have to look at him the way I look at Tsu Surf, where he may not always be my favorite, but there's just shit about the nigga I have to respect.
Yeah.
Same thing with Holla the Don. To me, he's like what every white rapper wants to be that battles. But that's, you know what? Fuck that. That's another video. We're talking about Tsu Surf. But yeah, he showed up against arguably one of the greatest on my Mount Rushmore of battle rap. He showed up and had, yet again, a classic.
Hitman Holla. That's a classic motherfucking battle. You want to talk about...
I don't know if that's a classic.
Yo, if you say you was wrestling in them streets, you a stone cold stunner. You was home with your mother, watching wrestling. Rock, Raw, China, SmackDown. We was in the trap house. Raw, Rock, China getting smacked down.
Hitman, that's the line where he did the kaboom shit, fell into his brother in the crowd. Then Tsu Surf had the whole third.
Yeah, that was no, but that was the thing. It's like I think.
Well, okay.
That was because Hitman Holla actually fucked up. That was around where he was trying a bunch of shit, and they kept talking back and forth and joking like, "Yeah, I told you."
Well,
that battle broke down real bad.
Hitman Holla don't really have. I don't want to say okay. He's not a classic holder. He has good rounds in it. It was a good fucking battle, but it does hold a lot of views.
And because then once again, it's two of the top dogs.
It held up to his expectation. It was like Tsu Surf third round was fucking. Everybody remembers Tsu Surf third round.
I don't.
The whole.
Which one was that? Oh, was that the one where it was like while you was doing this with your mom and I was doing this?
China White Raw, China White WWF SmackDown. And he did the cane and the wrestling shit and the whole beat when you press 9 if you want to talk to your son, the inmate. Your mom was it, the fucking game holding up picket signs and
you know what I'm saying? I do remember his third round.
So it's like so it's those now. Let's get into these battles and those is 4 pretty solid top tier to where I want to say. On them 4 battles against them 4 niggas,
he has more views than most niggas is ever gonna have.
But not they say Surf reach a lot. Maybe because Surf reach a lot. This new Columbine stupid. Period. I'll teach a block, Columbine. Period. Teach a block. This gun talk 101. I can teach a block. I don't know about you, but I ain't trying to get shot for shit. It became so normal. I reach when I ain't got this shit. I ain't no.
Not only do we got more views, those were solid Tsu Surfs that we seen against them. You can't really, you got to bring your A game against them niggas. Now, Charlie Clips.
Jersey.
He got washed.
That was some cat and mouse Tsu Surf right there. He was, you know what I'm saying? We got to say, the nigga lost on that one. Pretty simple on that. Him versus Averb. Now, this is some shit when people are like, oh, the battle was like this, it was trash and it was horrible, and you just gotta watch it to see. Because they might say that about a battle being good, and then I see it and it's not as good as motherfuckers was talking about. I don't want to say he won. I don't feel Averb really beat him like that. Like how motherfuckers was saying, but to me, Surf wasn't really that bad. I haven't seen a good crowd in that Chicago place. Like every time somebody battle over there, it's not really the atmosphere of the crowd. It's not really like, hey, they're not really doing a lot of cheering. It's kind of hard to win the crowd over there. I don't know if the mics is fucked up or whatever, but they just really wasn't fucking with Tsu Surf shit. But that was some normal Tsu Surf, and motherfuckers would be like,
I think what it is, and the reason why I can really say this, and I think what everybody was saying, because they were mad at Tsu Surf, he was going through the motions. You know what I'm saying? It's sort of like when I first got with my wife, I was like, yo, if I tell you I love you and you don't feel like saying it back to me, just don't. Because you going through the motions and saying, I love you too, is just actually annoying to me. And that's what Tsu Surf did when he battled T-Rex, and that's what Tsu Surf did when he battled Averb. He's like, well, let me give him a da-da-da-da-da, let me just go through the motions of being Tsu Surf. But he didn't have that, like, when he battled Tay Rock, I could tell that he didn't want to lose.
You know what? And I forgot about that. I didn't even, that's another battle I want to say. He did also battle Tay Rock.
You got a daughter if I'm not mistaken. Yes, right? I catch her at the playground and do that little bitch fresh like. Be having bad thoughts in my mind, and sometimes I hate it. Her sandal, her legs shaking. You can tell she won't make it. Shit come from by my knee, yo. Woo, woo, woo. Now we playing Matrix.
I feel like Tay Rock edged that one. In my opinion, that's how I felt.
I thought you named that one because I thought that Tay Rock lost that one actually. I thought Tsu Surf won that one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I feel like Tay Rock edged it. I watched it a couple of times. It's just them gun bars was just, you know what I'm saying? They was hitting a little harder than the Tsu Surf shit. It could be that's how I'm feeling right now, but it can be different. But the battles that this nigga has had with the people that he showed up, like, you remember shit about Surf in those battles. It's not just like, oh, Tsu Surf battle this. And the only thing, like I said, was with the Charlie clips. The Charlie clips was bad. But in the Shotgun Suge, in the fucking, the T-Rex shit, like the nigga was, like, the chokes. That's bad too. But is that about to make me be like, oh, Tsu Surf, I can't fuck with Surf no more. I don't want to watch a Surf battle. Surf got a battle coming out. Oh, I don't care. I don't care about that. And to say he's like to say like Surf is overrated, you know what I'm saying? Like, his resume is too high.
Well, I don't know, because I think Charlie Clips may be a tad overrated, and he's got a better resume than Tsu Surf does.
Now, I think Charlie Clips, but it's kind of crazy because when we start talking about like this shit, you got to start like breaking down the different parts of battle rap that certain motherfuckers is king in. You know what I'm saying? Like, Charlie Clips and Surf does have a different resume. They do have a different resume, but Charlie Clips and Tsu Surf is two different type of battle rappers. They're just two high caliber battle rappers. So the shit that Charlie Clips is able to do in his battles and get away with, Surf can't do in his battles and get away with.
Battles are horrible. So do us a favor. Go straight to your writtens. Loyalty over money, boy.
I said I like that line about your fit. It kinda go with how you dress. Camouflage army, this AR on my hip, make it easier to go across his chest.
And that's what makes Charlie Clips overrated to me. Like, that's exactly what makes the nigga overrated. The fact that he can go in and fuck off so many battles.
But it's like, he's like Daylight without the antics, though.
So I think the difference is, well, yeah, okay. At least when Daylight fucks off a battle, like, it's fun. Like, there's an antic. Like, if every time Charlie Clips decided to fuck off a battle, he did something, or like he did an antic, at least then there'd be an entertainment value. And that's why Daylight is where he is. But I just think that, yeah, but once again, talking about another nigga, separate video.
But like Surf can't have the Charlie Clips fuck ups. You know what I'm saying? That's why he do the jersey to end his rounds short. In a 3-round battle, in like the second round or something, or the third round, you might get a quick jersey after like 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, and that shit. But in a 1-round battle, to do that shit after 90 seconds, 2 minutes, and it's an unlimited, that don't look good. To do this shit in a motherfucking 3-round battle in a grudge match that motherfuckers been waiting to see, that shit don't look good.
And so, like, and then here's what will make the difference. Not the whole difference, but this will show you, like, I think he's going to come, pause. I think that he is going to be at his best versus T-Top. And then you'll see, once again, it's that whole, well, it's on URL, so it matters more. And then, yeah, the fact that he fucked off the last two. But is he overrated? And then, like, once again, sort of like T-Top, well, yeah, I guess is the shit that he says that hot, or does he reach a lot? That's another thing, playing devil's advocate, people gonna say, well, the nigga really, all he do is talk gun bars and reach. And is he really that good at doing it? I personally didn't really become a real, like, nigga, I fucks with Tsu Surf until him and Tay Rock. Everything before, it was like, okay, you're good And yeah, for real. And like I liked him versus him and Bricks Belvedere, but I never thought he was anything special. I just thought that he was a good version of Hitman Holla. Like, he's what Hitman Holla should be, like an East Coast version, and he's consistent. And he came up in an era where there wasn't a lot of talent, so it was easier for him to shine. Like, could Tsu Surf start over right now? And I don't know. He might, you know.
He could. Because his style is like, it's changed. He's been able to make it to change with the times and keep what he's talking about. He's been able to rap the way he's want to rap and how he's rapped, but it's just now he sees like, okay, well, niggas might be doing it or saying it like this.
But what I'm saying is, if him and T-Top both started at the same time recently, with all of the other crazy niggas that's doing it, like there was no top tier, really. There weren't as many tiers and there weren't as many motherfuckers doing it when he battled Bricks and when he battled Big T. So it was really easy for niggas back then.
And it's all, yeah, but yeah, too, you're right. But then, like, the thing I was just thinking about also was the battles that I just named, the Tsu Surf just had, these is the recent battles in the recent couple of years. It's times when them niggas battled, he done battled DNA, motherfucking Young Eel, all type of motherfuckers like in Smack back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So like these niggas, that's why a lot of them niggas is certified because they've been doing this. They've been fucking rapping on Smack since back then, and they.
But that's my whole point. Like he's been doing it so long when there weren't a lot of motherfuckers doing it. Now that there's a lot of motherfuckers doing it with his skill, would he still shine?
But he's, you know what I'm saying? But here go the thing. It's still people that was doing it back then at the same time he was doing it, but they're not getting as many views as Tsu Surf is when he do a battle.
Right, but I mean, and yeah, but that's my whole point. Like somebody has to not shine. It's a percentage thing. Like back then, like, okay, X amount of people is gonna shine. Same thing with, like, I think that's the thing with like Hitman Holla. Definitely, well, not definitely with Murder Mook, but that's what helped Murder Mook. Like when he was battling like Party Artie, there weren't a lot.
Dude, a frog. Frog baseball! Get him!
A lot of crazy ass battlers. So you didn't have to be as good as you have to be now to stand out. Like the amount of motherfuckers that T-Top has to be better than is bigger than the amount of niggas that Tsu Surf had to be better than when he was at the same place that T-Top is in his career.
But like, even still...
And then there weren't a lot of fucking top tier niggas for fucking Tsu Surf to prove himself against. It's not like Tsu Surf was like, all right, Tsu Surf, now you gotta battle Mook. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you gotta go against the vets to validate yourself. He became top tier by battling niggas his same tier. Like, they became top tier together, or you just didn't battle as much and you watched to the side.
Well, that's
now to become top tier, for instance, even in this video, we're like, well, if T-Top beats Tsu Surf, he becomes top tier. Not if T-Top beats everybody in his class. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that it's easier when there's less people doing it and there's less of a bar to set. You know what I'm saying? So can Tsu Surf, does he have, and I think he can because Tsu Surf has something that more battle rappers need, and that is fucking a high level of conceit. Like, Tsu Surf is so conceited that it comes off like he has disdain for other battle rappers. Like, he thinks he's so good that he doesn't like other battle rappers. He does, like, in his mind, I really believe, after, like, meeting dude, like, in his mind, he really believes that he is that much better than fucking everybody else.
And he talked like that.
And he has the views to back it up.
But the thing is, like you were saying, we don't know I don't know, because that's like, you can say that about anybody. You can say that about Hitman Holla. You can say that, but we don't know because these niggas was battle rapping back then to put the mark and to set the trend of how to do this shit and what it's like, and for people to get ideas on how to do it. So just so that he happens, the same thing with Hollow the Don and Arsenal.
Oh yeah, no, like I said, I'm just playing because you would say that if there wasn't a Tsu Surf, T-Top wouldn't have a blueprint to go off of.
DNA, like, for them to be like, well, DNA now has more battles than he got more views than Arsenal. But yeah, like he's doing way more battles. He's doing double the battles. Like if Arsenal, you know what I'm saying? An Arsenal versus somebody on a good battle, that's 2.5, 3 million views. After a year, DNA is not doing them type of numbers in one battle. And that's what so that's what I'm talking about. Like those niggas is holding that weight. Like those is head, like DNA can be a headliner, yes. But is, you know what I'm saying? After a while, like is DNA gonna help you get 1 million views quicker than Tsu Surf is gonna help you get 1 million views? I don't think so.
And to me, that is why Tsu Surf can't be overrated. Because at the end of the day, you can discuss bars and performance and resume, but who is niggas gonna go pay to see? And we went to pay, and Tsu Surf was, actually we probably would have went anyway, but he was a factor. Like, it wasn't like, oh, I don't give a fuck about the Tsu Surf battle. It was like, oh shit, nigga, we gonna see Fab versus Charlie Clips, and we gonna see Surf. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't even like Surf versus Rex. Honestly, until Surf choked, I thought it was gonna be a fucking, you know, Rex was gonna be a punching bag. But then everything kind of changed. Like, so I was like, I would have been like Tsu Surf versus, you could have been anybody. It's Tsu Surf versus your boy Clip.
Yeah.
And it would have been like, oh shit, I'm gonna see
Tsu Surf versus Pass. You know what I'm saying? That shit would have been.
That would have been a good battle.
You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Like you can put that nigga with that, and then you'll be like, ooh. You know, like it's kind of like,
as they say in wrestling, he puts asses in seats.
Exactly. So that's the whole thing. And the thing too is, but also the battles that I mentioned, like, you know what I'm saying? It's either a classic or a debatable. And he showed up in every fucking battle. He didn't lose. It wasn't no like, but the ones he did lose in is Charlie Clips.
Jersey.
That's the clear. I'm gonna say clear.
That is his clear loss.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
But at the same time, I can't think of any top tier other than Cassidy who's undefeated.
Yeah.
Maybe Mook. Maybe.
And then, like, here on another thing, how do I feel about motherfucking battle rappers, you know what I'm saying, taking the money and, you know what I'm saying, not completing their rounds? I think it ain't cool for motherfuckers to be like, well, I am going to take some money, but I know the next day I'm going to have to do this, so I ain't really going to prepare for it. Or do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is like, the motherfuckers that's coming to see y'all, that's like, niggas do get mad off that shit. Like, after a while, like I said, once you start thinking about the shit, you do get pissed off. Because that makes motherfuckers look bad. Because you're not showing up for what people know you for. And you kind of are just living off of what the fuck you did in the past. And, well, you know what I'm saying? Well, I did this. Y'all remember me for doing this? And it's like, what are you doing now? And a lot of this, like, Mook and Lux is kind of really holding on to that. But for the motherfuckers just to keep taking battles and to give half-ass shows, I don't think that shit is cool at all.
Yeah. And if that means y'all got to get paid more and take less battles and actually show up, I'm down for that. I don't need 15 B Magic battles. I don't need A-Verb versus Billy Bars. Just take less battles and ask for more money.
It's hella, yeah, exactly. It's hella.
I don't know if that'll work, nigga. I mean, as y'all can clearly see, I'm high as shit.
And then, if you tired of fucking battle rap, man, just say fuck it, dude. Stick to your music or some shit. And just leave it to the motherfuckers that want to battle rap. Because it's fucking up battle rap. And I'm pretty sure, like, niggas like, who is y'all? Y'all just some bloggers. Or y'all just niggas talking shit. Or
You're right.
You know, and that's true. But at the same time, we the motherfuckers that's watching y'all. We the motherfuckers that's paying money to go see y'all. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, take that in consideration when you write your shit. I understand, like, I don't get motherfuckers to be like, oh, well, yeah, this just happened in my family, or my nephew just got hurt, or, you know what I'm saying, my family emergency, my grandma had to get surgery or something.
Well, so, man, I don't know, man, that's good.
But that should be, to me, that'd be my inspiration to be like, this is what I'm about to do. Like, if you was in an audition for, like, if you was in a play and you was in the finals or something, and something happened to your grandma, you gotta think, like, would she want me to be there by her side, or would she want me to finish my auditions and my finals? So I would use that. I personally would use that and put that into my shit and get my shit up out of there. Now, as in battle rap, can you do that? These niggas put on a pretty good fucking act when they get up there and act like they gonna do some shit that they never done, sell some shit that they never sold, and shoot some shit that they never even seen. You know what I'm saying? So for them to hold back a couple emotions and put that in you, I don't think it should be too hard. I think that's just an excuse that motherfuckers use. And it's like, everybody else did it, so I'm gonna do it. Oh yeah, well y'all know this just happened, so nigga, you forgot.
You know what? Let me ask you,
because you have time to prepare for this. Is
being sloppy better or worse than canceling the shit? Because honestly, I'm thinking of, like, if I was a battle rapper, like, well, nigga, if you don't want me to be sloppy and I got some shit on my mind, I'm just not gonna do it.
But this,
I'll give my deposit back.
If you have, okay, say you got 2 weeks to prepare. I don't know if that's short notice or not, but really 2 weeks is 14 days. You know what I'm saying? If you getting paid to spend however many minutes, 10 minutes.
That's funny, yeah, because if it's 3-3-minute rounds, nigga, if you write a minute a day, you still have 5 days to practice the shit.
You know what I'm saying? That's not really that bad.
I think we just really oversimplified writing rounds for a battle, though.
So
I think that a minute a day is actually probably really hard.
But even still, like, this is something that these niggas do all the time. But even if you get a minute, you can dedicate, you can get a whole round in a day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, I don't know how y'all niggas craft y'all shit, but y'all got 14 days to, and some of these niggas be having a month. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these niggas be knowing, like, these Gnome 6 and shit like that. And I'm pretty sure this was like 3 weeks to 4 weeks that they knew that they was gonna battle these niggas and they was locked in. So it's like, everybody gotta come up with their shit. I don't know now, with this no man shit, with this happened, I've been knew about this shit since motherfucking the Queen of the Ring shit was in LA. And it was supposed to be when I was out there doing that shit. I've been knew it. So this was damn near about a month ago. So these niggas knew that they was gonna battle each other. So, and I'm kind of like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna shoot this shit out to like daylight, like, you know what I'm saying, like, cause I knew that he knew, like, so you had like, but I understand niggas be on tour. Yeah. And niggas got shit, like, niggas have lives and shit that they gotta do. You just don't gotta take it.
Strike 2. Strike 3. Ah! Ball.
You don't gotta take that battle then. It's that simple. Like, it's not really that hard. Just don't take the battle. Like, you know what, man? I can't even do it. I got all this other shit I'm doing. Like, why even try to squeeze?
I think he might have locked that battle in before he went on tour. Because I don't know. I'm assuming. And then, yeah, it's kind of awkward once again because I was thinking about that when he was doing this whole tirade. I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Daylight really did fuck off 2 rounds versus John and Don. And I really would have liked to see 3 good rounds from Daylight. At the same time, if he got on this tour with like if you're living your dream, well, you know, fuck me, who the fuck am I? Yeah. And then honestly, if you're using that as time to see your fucking wife and kid because you've been on tour, fuck me, who am I? I'm fucking Uptown Jackson. I paid fucking $40 to get in and I'm gonna make a blog about it. Like, if I had to choose, yeah, nigga, who am I? Yeah, when you compare to all the other shit you got going on.
Like I said, all that I totally understand. But at the same time, when niggas take this shit, they should already know what the hell is about to go on. Like I handle my business the same way. But I don't do it like if I got 6 weeks and I'm playing my shit like the month of October, what I did like that whole weekend, like that weekend I went to that event. I went to HempCon Friday and Saturday. We went to HempCon Friday and Saturday. And on Sunday, we went to the fucking battle rap event. We could have went back to HempCon, but we didn't. We went to that event. I had that shit planned since 6-7 weeks ago. There's motherfuckers calling me talking about, hey, you going? Hey, can I come with you? I'm like, yeah, I'm leaving at this time. And if you ain't here, I'm going there because I've already had this plan. Like, it's nothing that's, like, this shit is already planned. It's been planned 6 weeks ago. There's no way that nothing that I'm about to do is about to not go through. Everything went exactly the way it's supposed to because I had planned it 6 weeks ago. So it's just like, that's a lot of fucking time. So I was like, motherfuckers using that shit excuse, man, just don't take the battle.
Yeah, okay. Don't take the battle. And if you've already spent the deposit, damn, yeah, I'm sorry. Guess you just gotta work for 9 minutes.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all niggas don't have throwaway rounds.
Well, Daylight did have a throwaway. His third.
But it's like, that's a throwaway verse. I mean, like, y'all just don't got rounds of, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Let this be a lesson to you. Always have 9 minutes of gun bars.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just some random ass shit.
Just have it. If you a battle rapper, just have 9 minutes of gun bars. That'll get you through. If you use a round, write another round. But always have 9 minutes of gun bars.
But, like, the whole Tsu Surf versus T-Top, I do want to say this, too. I don't know. I don't see T-Top coming in with 3 rounds. I don't know, because he is fucking with NWX now, so I'm pretty sure that niggas can help him out, craft some shit, and make his shit a little better. But me, when I seen him versus Mad Papa, it was nothing that I really seen him do that impressed me. So again, Tsu Surf, you know what I'm saying? I see Tsu Surf using some fat jokes and some drug shit and saying some shit. Is he gonna choke? I don't know.
I think, as I'm sitting here, I think that this is gonna be the best T-Top I've ever seen. I think that the drug talk is gonna be there. I think it's gonna be either done really well or done to a minimum. And it's gonna be a lot of, in your battle versus this nigga, you said this. In your battle versus this nigga, you didn't show up for that. I think T-Top is gonna do a lot of this, and he's gonna do that hand motion, which I'm liking more and more because I'm a fat dude too, and I can do that shit. Yeah. Nigga, you do this, nigga, I can do this too.
Yeah. He do that, but it could be the best T-Top. When you see Surf versus niggas and they do good, you see the best of them.
And yeah, he do bring out, except for Hitman Holla, it's got to be one fucking it up in every bunch.
But when did you see some better Hitman Holla?
First John the Don.
his first round with the Kaboom and his little brother.
And that was one.
And then that shit was like 13. His whole first round was like 13 minutes, 11 minutes long.
Because it was all crowd reaction. You know what? That nigga don't fucking impress me much, as the song says.
But
Nah,
we just blabbing. But,
nigga, we've been blabbing for the past 10 minutes.
So yeah, that's how we feel about is Tsu Surf overrated, or you know what I'm saying? Is his stock gonna go down? I don't think so. Like him versus Rex in a 1 round unlimited. Like I seen the interview with Fab said it was. You know what I'm saying? It's called pulling the lick. It was a money move. Them niggas got like let Fab say $3,000 to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see him doing that.
These niggas just wanted a trip to Cali.
Yeah. So, but
and I live here. I understand why.
But you know what I'm saying? It's your nigga Ice City 510.
It's your nigga Uptown Jackson. Follow me on all social media. Just search Uptown Jackson, and then it's me. There's not another one.
Man, yeah. Fuck with us. You know
like, comment, subscribe.
Trying to get them 1,000 subscribers. Help us out.
Tell a friend to the end, bitch. Peace.
That was cool. Dun, 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 dun.